Hey man, I figured I would make a video about what I've done to the guitar. I think it's where you want it. So I was gonna describe, like when I got it, the Floyd was like all the way slammed down like onto the body. And it didn't pull back because it was hitting, but it was not hitting where you want it to hit. If you're gonna block it or anything like that, you want the block of the Floyd or a Strat or whatever you got. You want the block to be blocked with the inside of the cavity. That's not where it was. What was happening was like this edge of it right here. It's hard to show, but like the little parts of underneath on the Floyd, but right here on the Detuna side, that was just slammed on that side, and the other side really wasn't. So if you pulled back, you could get a little, you could get it to go up a little bit. So it wasn't truly the way it needed to be. But like I said, the Floyd was just slammed down, and so I immediately just noticed like it needs a shim. You know, we need to shim this neck to get a little angle on it. And that's when I thought, I assumed you wanted it to be set up as a full floating Floyd, which, as I found out later, that is not how you set it up when you have a Detuna. So I tried a bunch of different things, and I did the shim, and then I went back, I took the shim out, but I realized that the shim was gonna have to be there. So I put the shim back, works really well. I made it out of Formica samples that I get from Lowe's. I just steal them from Lowe's, and I make stuff with them. So it's shimmed back a little bit, worked really well, nice and tight. Then this, I've tried some things, making some shims and the blocks for it underneath with wood. I kept messing them up and I was having problems with them. Learning experience for sure. But I ended up going with, I realized I didn't need a wide one because the slot in there is not like straight. It's kind of a wedge, and I was trying to make wedged pieces of wood and stuff. So what I ended up doing was I took a Allen wrench that was a little too big to go into the gap, underneath there. But I had to grind it down a little bit flatter to go in there. And what I did, and I got pictures of all this, I'll send them. Ended up taking the Floyd off, and I super glued that piece of wood to the place in the Floyd where it would hit the body good. And that's still reversible, because if you ever wanted it off, you could just knock that off and it'll come off. But it won't come off when you don't want it to come off. So put that in there, did that last night, got the Floyd set up as level as I can get it. But so as soon as I, did that, and then I went ahead and locked everything stays in tune good. It stays in tune now. It doesn't pull back at all. Sounds good, real nice and chimey. So it's getting good contact back there. What is weird about the Detuna system, because I never messed with that, and I had to go Google it and look it up. Sweetwater has a real good write-up on how to deal with those. But for one, the Floyd has to be down dive only. Like, it has to be blocked. It can't go back just because of the way it works. The other weird thing about it that I don't like is that you have to back out the fine tuner of the low E all the way out, and then you can't use it. Like, you have to get this string in tune and then lock it. And then if locking it throws it a little bit sharp, you have to unlock it and adjust. You have to get this E where it's in tune, locked, and you got to do that. You know what I mean? And then you can't adjust it with the fine tuner anymore. So that seems like a flaw to me. The Detuna, it was not doing the D to E thing right when it got here, but that's what that article explained. You can adjust it. So you push it in and you tune yourself to E, and then you pull it out, and then you can adjust it to where it does D, whatever it was. So it's working. It's an E when it's in, and it is D when it's out, and everything is in tune. Check the intonation, and it's good. But anyway, I have pictures I'm going to send you too of all the stuff, because it was cool. But plays real good, sounds good. What's weird too is this neck pickup is a good bit hotter than the bridge, which is not how they normally do it. The bridge, and they're both hot. The bridge is like 15 point something, which is hot, but the neck is 16 point something, which is weird. I don't know what kind of pickups they are. I didn't take them out, but they're mounting little screw holes, and it's not typical. There's like two, but they are hot. But anyway, like and subscribe.